We are out in Houston, Texas with, one half of the main event, Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. I don't think you understand how hyped people were for you in Vancouver.
I heard.
And
chanting Fluffy and shit.
Bro, they were hyped for you to be out there. So you might have to owe us one up in Canada after this one. But regardless, we're here to see you this week, brother. And man, what better guy to have in front of you than Sean Strickland? Hopefully, right? Hopefully he brings it.
No, yeah, he says he always does, and he comes forward. So I mean, we'll see who goes backwards first.
Yeah, I was watching some old interviews with you, and you were kind of saying like, I don't really pay attention to like what people say online and things like that. But you're like, if somebody wants to stand in front of me and test me, I'm never gonna back down.
Oh, for sure.
So my question is like, sometimes we've seen with Sean Strickland, when he's doing well in the fight, he'll advance forward. But then we've seen in like the Duplessis fight, there's been times where he's not that aggressive guy, right?
Yeah. No,
so is there any part of you that's like, man, I might not even get that aggressive side out of Sean Strickland this weekend?
I don't know what I'm going to get, but at the end of the day, I'm going to cut off the cage and I'm going to stay in his face and make him hate his life and regret calling me out. I need that spot. I need this belt. So, I mean, this is the perfect fight for me.
And you get a guy that likes to strike, right? Like, you've been talking everybody knows you as this grappling guy, but like, you've said it yourself. You're like, dude, I like to strike. Like, I'm really good at grappling, but it's what I've done to win. And now I finally get a guy that I can strike with.
No, for sure. I'm planning on giving everyone a show. I'm going to go out there and show that I know how to do martial arts at the highest level of MMA. And I'm going to mix it up, and I'm going to keep it nasty. I'm going to fucking make his life hell.
So tell me the story behind the Ice Age tattoo.
Dude, you know what I mean? He motivated me. He's always trying to get his nut and chasing his dreams. So I'm on that same type of energy, you know what I mean?
It's on your leg?
Oh, wait. Yeah.
What is
this beautiful gem? It says send nudes. It's always a perfect time for nudes, you know what I mean? Females preferably, not males.
So who did these tattoos for you is my question.
My boy Pat at Imperious Rex. He's been like blasting all my shit, so.
Like, what does he say when you come to him with these ideas?
He's always like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. Why the fuck would I not, bro? If I'm gonna look at my leg, I wanna laugh, you know what I mean? Like, be fucking dying in the sauna and just, oh, this is funny. Yeah.
Are we ever gonna get the fluffy head tattoo?
Dude, I've actually thought about it. I don't know, though. We'll see. We'll see where it goes, because I've been fucking switching it up. I used to get like a star back in the day when NorCal stars were the gangster. Yeah. I used to get a NorCal style and fluffy. But now I've been getting the Mexican bird to represent my heritage and shit, so I don't know. But I'd for sure get a Fluffy tattoo, you know what I mean? All my boys have Team Fluffy tatted on them that I personally did on them. Like, my cousin's got my fucking hand, which is pretty fucking big, but it's a hand turkey with fucking Team Fluffy in it.
Yeah, like they used to do in kindergarten.
Yeah, exactly. I traced it out and then tatted them in the hotel room.
Does anybody have like have you ever come across a fan with like a portrait of your tattoo yet?
No, not yet. No.
Maybe I'll throw that out there. Somebody out there's got to get it. I'm sure somebody out there will get a Fluffy portrait tattoo.
So I'm sure they'll start, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. There was one thing you said in another old interview. You said, I tell my kids, I say, watch who you be around. Talk to me about that a little bit. Like, watch who you be around. Watch like the people that you keep around you and things like that. Why was that so important to pass down to your kids?
No, just because, man, certain people drain your energy, you know what I mean? You want people to uplift you and you guys all uplift each other. I mean, talk your shit and have your fun, you know what I mean? There's time and place for that. But I just think that the people around you build your mindset and help you, like, you know what I mean? You don't want to be in the dark all the time and in a shitty situation. So if I can tell my kids anything, it's like, be around the right people, focus on the right things. You don't want to be a jackass like me and have to just fight for a living, you know what I mean? Like, I've done a lot of dumb shit in my lifetime and, like, I don't know, it's made me the person I am, but I don't want that for them. I want them to have an easy life and like to be able to go to work and like make good money and like chill the year round, not be hurt and be like, fuck, man, now we're trapping. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want that shit for them. So, yeah.
How much do you love dirt biking?
Bro, if I'm trying to fucking beat up a bunch of people, make a bunch of money, finish my ranch, and then and just go MIA and ride around the world, man. I love motocross. I've loved it since I was a kid. That was like one thing me and my dad used to do a lot.
Yeah.
And like I got a badass built pit bike now, and I'm building the track at my ranch. So I have one at my cousin's right next door. So like love bikes, man. I literally was riding this weekend, jumping and shit, and around. So.
Yeah, listen, that's right up my alley. Like, I remember when we used to watch Brian Deegan and, like, Tommy Clowers and Travis Pastrana in the X Games back in the day, right?
Yeah, I didn't have TV, but I knew who Travis Pastrana was. I always bought his DVDs and shit because he's Nitro Circus, you know what I mean? He's a fucking wild motherfucker. Yeah. That's eventually someone I would love to meet, you know what I mean? Like, what was it Bubba Stewart back in the day, and then, like, Ricky Carmichael, obviously legends. You know what I mean?
So then, can we organize, like, no matter how the fight goes this weekend? Can we? Because Strickland's a dirt bike guy. Can we maybe get the two of you guys out together?
I actually got his number because I was like, bro, if you're ever in Cali, hit me up. We go riding and shit.
Yeah.
I like the fighting. I don't give a f- but it is what it is. You know what I mean? We're gonna try to kill each other. I don't give a f- It's for money. Yeah. So it is what it is. Nothing personal against the guy, but I for sure go ride with him.
I love it, bro. Hey, man, that's Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. That is, listen, the long-awaited one half of the main event this weekend, brother. If anybody else is watching this, what do you want to tell them about this weekend?
Tune in. It's two violent motherfuckers getting to face each other. I hope you guys enjoy the show.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yes, sir.